interesting category. Cap rates were still wide, interest rates were very, very low. Looked like a very good trade. We went and bought a portfolio, and I started walking these buildings. And the entrepreneur in me couldn't help it but observe that that same idea of community and bringing people together is probably even more relevant in residential buildings than even it was in office. And then we got started. So it's not something, so when we sit, we're not thinking, oh, how big is it gonna be? We're really thinking about, is there a real need in the market, which there is? Are people today, you look at people, look right now, we're talking to all the people have their phone ups, and I love that you're recording it, but you know, the moment you have your phone up, you get to lose this presence of really being in the moment, that second. We're in a world where people are so connected digitally, we've never been more disconnected. And because we've never been more disconnected, this is a great time right now to build businesses that bring people together. And where else but to start it in residential real estate and in multifamily. And then from multifamily, what an obvious place to go into condos, because if you like community in your apartment building, then of course you're gonna like it in the place you own and live.
Well, since we're getting into that, and I think it's important that you just explain in very simple terms, no jargon, just straight simple terms for the audience, exactly what Flow House is and how it's different from other developments that are going up.
Okay, so we're gonna say, so the question was exactly what Flow House is. We're gonna say a word about Flow and grow into Flow House. Flow, as I said, was a simple idea. Can we take buildings and by delivering community and a better experience, increase the value of the building? And the way we measure the value of the building is with NOI. Can our net operating income in the building grow based on these two things? And we started by buying actually two buildings, one in Miami and one in Fort Lauderdale. And the reason we had to buy to start Flow is because we had to be vertically integrated. Because to deliver on the vision of Flow, you had to be the property manager, which we started one. You had to be the brand, which we launched one. And you had to be the technology, not just on the front end, the app that all the residents are using, but also the architecture on the back end that allows all these ideas to become a reality. In April, we actually launched officially our brand, and the amount of inbound that we got was unbelievable. And part of that inbound was in a lot of the buildings, a lot of residential buildings, over 50% of inquiries come from brokers. In Flow today in Miami and Flow Fort Lauderdale, 92% of all the residents are coming directly to our website. If you didn't see it, it's at flow.life, directly to our website, booking a tour, or even booking the apartment online. Once we did that and we got such good feedback on it, it was a natural next step to say, well, could this work for condos? We were at the time also developing a building. We built right here in Miami World. We already had one building that we bought that was 44 stories, 440 apartments. We're developing a building with 460 apartments. And the discussion was, could we take this building and instead of opening it as a rental, open it as a condo? And then we decided not too long ago, of course we can. And what are the important things for that condo? And it's all the things we spoke about, including wellness, including a way of being. Because again, we live in a world where people are so disconnected and it's not jargon, they want to feel it. And if you're one of people say, well, what's the difference about it? You have to go there and feel it. And that's what Flow House became.